Golden Gophers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back.
And the defense, got him at the 27. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking for a man. It's Huffman. Hit as he throws. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense, got him at the 27.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Hunt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. So Minnesota's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see.
There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here. TC.
The national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Some crossing routes are designed. Man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Running back searching for a hole. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Floating away. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to...
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll try the run. Hard running there. Just shedding tackles. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. And
breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Pushes for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Pushes ahead. He's stopped on 4th and goal right at the line of scrimmage, and they'll take over at the 4. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys...
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking downfield, it's Huffman. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Back to pass on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll go to the air. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Line getting set on second down. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Grab near the sticks. It's Lincoln. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Johnson looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Minnesota! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot.
He's going to fire deep, and it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to swing it on second down. They're working that left side. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to pass, it's Huffman. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Well, we know this guy.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield very late in the half. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's third down. They're trying to slam it in. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. I'll try to power it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. No reason to risk trying to field that one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted deep in his own end. Trying to take it back. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And the Golden Gophers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Johnson wants to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Gophers will go for it here on 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Off play action on 1st down. Buys a little time. Lets it fly. He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a hit. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his 2nd sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the 2nd time today.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to call back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive it.
There he goes. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Finds his man, and they're able to make the tackle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
1st and 10, they're down to the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Dropping back, it's Huffman. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that is no good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Powers through the defender. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Garrison. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the pummeling has started.
It's another good good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Breaks into the open. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Finds his tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Huffman. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Great place to start for this offense. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. The sure hands, it's Lincoln. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snagged out of the air. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Garrison. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete to the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. Johnson wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Touchdown, Minnesota! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Going for it all. Snags it down the right side.
Pass interference. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback goes down all the way back in his 4-yard line.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Knocked off his feet. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Huffman. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And here comes the punt team. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they...
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Sees him in open space. An opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Here we go. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. It's complete on the right side. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed.
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Johnson looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more play to pad the stats. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. He just has to make that catch. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out.